Well, how did he not die? Those are some of the questions you may very well be asking. But I would say before you ask that particular question, you need to make sure that there are some basic utility pieces of equipment. So let's call them for argument's sake, rather than gear, because we don't want to confuse the issue. Let's call them bits of equipment that you need. You're going to do battle, right? You must have certain equipment. So what are we talking about? You have gun, you have ammunition, you have guns, you have ammunition, you may have armor to protect yourself just in case you get caught out, things like that. See, you get the idea. But we're playing Warframe, and for Warframe, I think these are my top 5 pieces of equipment that you must have before you even think about picking your Warframe or anything like that. You must have these. And what you mustn't do is you must not get stuck in places like what I just did. That's another thing. You don't want to die like that. No, you must die on your feet. All right, so what are we talking about in terms of these pieces of equipment? Now, I think we're going to speak about 3 arcanes and the mod, right? And then we will let in on the 5th piece. So the first arcane that we're talking about is an arcane called Magos Lockdown. I've run out of energy. Do I want to spend an energy pad? Yeah, it's pretty late game right now, so let's not risk it. All right. So it's an arcane called Magos Lockdown. I haven't placed them in any particular order as yet. We're just talking about them for now. And Magos Lockdown, what does it do? Now you see, I'm in my operator at the moment. Now I've ghosted myself. The enemies cannot see me. I do not want the enemy to take me out, so I void dash into them. And what it does is it puts them to sleep for a short while, gives me enough time to let them have it. So, is he gonna get here? Okay, I need to stop him. I need... Whoa, man alive. Alright. Okay, that's my first death, and he's gonna destroy that. I'm not so worried about him destroying it, but what he does, he took that Kuva with him. That's very, very painful. I just lost all that 50 Kuva. It would be 100 if I was running a resource booster, but you get the idea, right? I was chatting away and I lost track of where the enemy was coming from, so I didn't go and intercept him. But never to worry. So we're chatting about Magos Lock. Oh, no! What's my Lich doing here? He's gonna get me killed. He's gonna get me caught up in crossfire, that Lich. Hold on a minute, is he stuck? Oh no, he's not. Damn it, let me get out of here. No, I can't. I have the key for here. Alright, so what does Magos Lockdown do? So right now, I'm in my operator. You can see that. The enemies cannot see me. I've ghosted myself. And Magos Lockdown does that. You see those white lines connected to the enemies? That's Magos Lockdown. It places them to sleep for a short while, but that's long enough for me to take them out. So that's what Magos Lockdown does. And it's a lifesaver in late game. Absolutely, especially in mission types such as this one where you're moving around a lot. It really is. Alright, so that's the white key. Oh, I got white. How many keys do I need? I need 1 key. Lost that Kuva. Lich, get away. You're gonna get me killed. Right. So, I have to be running away from my Lich. Damn it. Okay, so the enemy may be coming from here. I've kind of lost track, but never to worry. But that's Magos Lockdown. And there's another one. Look, you see, run past me. I'm now going to get into my operator, and I'm going to put him to sleep long enough for me to strip his armor, and then, and kill him. And my Lich is trying to get me killed. Okay. Oh, no. We got a spawn of the Acolyte, and my Lich is in the mission with me. Damn it. Get away! Get away, you! Okay, I've locked him down with Magos Lockdown. That's long enough for me to strip his armor and go to work. There you go. So that's Magos Lockdown in a nutshell, folks. That's how effective it is. This lich needs to get out of here. It's gonna get me killed. All right, then there's another one called Magos Elevate. And what that does is, if you're in a mission, you've taken a lot of damage as your Warframe, you can dash in and out of your Warframe, and it gives you a reasonable amount of health back, right? So if your health went down halfway, then you can count on that, give you some health back, right? So that's Magos Elevate. As you get more involved in the game, become more experienced at running endgame mission types or duration missions, you may pick up the bits that you like as well. I think you should share them. You're a bits a kid. Alright, but you've got an idea. Which key do I have? I've got Cyan, which is not over here, so I'll put the red in. Alright. The next bit of kit. The next bit of kit or equipment that you must have, it's a mod. It's called Rolling Guard. Look at my health. My health top right. 450 at the moment, right? But first, let me go find this enemy first. Before I don't want to lose any more Kuva. Is it down here? Is it coming from here? Nope, it's not coming from here. That's called Rolling Guard, and what it does, you're coming from left, aren't you? And what it does is, if you're taking a lot of damage, it gives you enough time to become invulnerable. And what it also does is it removes status effects that maybe, you see now I've got lots of status on me. I rolled, and you see top right, it shows 180, doesn't it? Where are you going? Give me the Kuva. It shows 180. It shows I've got toxin on me. I roll, the toxin disappears. But you see my health went down to 162. Top right, health 162. Now Magos Elevate, right? I get out the Warframe. I go back into the Warframe. You see that? My health went back to 450. That's Magos Elevate has given me all my health back. Really, really good Arcane. Right? So those are two Arcane, Magos Elevate and Magos Lockdown. Now, Rolling Guard. Look, top right, my health is 450. You can see it showing in red. Now, if I roll, it goes to gray. When it's like that, I can take no damage at all. Now I can take damage again, and also statuses can affect me now because Rolling Guard has worn off. There is a cooldown to it, as you can imagine, for such a powerful mod. There is a cooldown. It's not really that bad that it's going to make your life miserable, but you can appreciate the developers of the game they have to balance the game, right? Otherwise, you'll just be running around and cannot die. Whoa, 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 my health went down to 2. What happened there? Rolling Guard, get the status off me. Magos Elevate, get my health back to full health. See that? It's lovely, isn't it? I had status all over me. Where was I going? What am I doing? Okay, okay, let me go and drop this key. Let's get the enemies off me for a little. See that? So that's the beauty. So right there, I used 2 of those pieces of equipment to stay alive. 2 of those kept me alive there. If I did not have them, I would be a goner. Where am I going? I'm going up here, aren't I? Yeah. The enemy's coming from here. No, wrong place. Coming from over here, I think. Can I get up there in time? Oopsie daisy! Where is he? Here he comes. He's going there. So see that? Magos Lockdown. Time to strip his armor and take him out before he can get the conduit to destroy. So those are live demonstration of Magos Elevate, Magos Lockdown, and of course, good old Rolling Guard. Now, and the third Arcane that I think must be in your it must be part of your equipment when you go in for duration runs is an Arcane called Arcane Energize. And what that does is when it procs, it gives you energy. And it gives your well, at the moment bottom right you'll see 148. Yep, that is my energy at the moment that I have left. if I was to pick up, okay, here he comes. It's the fast guy. Oh no, I didn't get to lock him down. There you go. Magos Lockdown. He's locked down. Gives me time. Level 800 gives me time to take him out. There you go. Now I need to get my energies now down to 90. I've now used up some to recloak, and I'm now down to 55. I need to pick up as an energy, which normally give, you see that? I picked up one and it gave me 81 energy. That is Arcane Energize. So I do not have to drop an energy pads. Well, you could say, so why don't you just get yourself enough energy pads? You don't have to worry about that. Energy pads are really expensive. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Status is affecting me. My health was going down rapidly. There you go. In and out of my in and out my Warframe, and I'm back to full health. That is Magos Elevate at work right there. Crucial, 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 crucial. Alright? So if you want to play endgame, I think those are very, very important mods to have. Even bits equipment, rather, before you even think about picking your Warframe and your weapon, which we will chat about later. Alright, but right now we're just talking about the bits of equipment, so you know what they are, right? I don't have to repeat them, right? You already write them down. Oh, look at that. I'll tell you what happened there, why I died. Once you reach a certain stage in the game, you need to complete a particular quest. I don't want to give away too much, so I'll just say there's a quest that you will complete that will allow you to go outside of your Warframe. All right, it's called Transition, and there is a specific quest to do that, so I won't spoil it too much for you. However, when you're outside your Warframe, if there are enemies around your Warframe and your Warframe is not cloaked, your Warframe will take damage. Okay, let's lock him down. Let's lock him down. I haven't got any build up. Oh, come on, let's apply some status to him. This guy's gonna take... No, I have no energy. I should drop an energy pad, shouldn't I? Yeah, drop it. There you go. Energize proc for me. Wonderful Energize, so I don't have to drop it. Alright, so Energize gave me that energy. Okay, I'm trying to strip his armor before I die. Oh, don't you dare die. Magos Lockdown. Magos Lockdown spear me there. And Rolling Guard. So you see that? Rolling Guard speared me. Where did he go? Oh, he's going up top. Is he making it so difficult for me? Come on, strip his armor. There you go. There you go. This guy, the Kuva Guardian, I tell you. Oh, I'm out of energy again. Come on, take him out. Where did he go? Oh, he jumped down. Stop. Oh, I got him. Don't you dare die admiring your work. Alright, so I've run out of energy again. So I'll get myself some energy there. So what happened when I died that time? I was outside of my Warframe and I was carrying a key with my operator. But my Warframe was taking damage. Oh, he's over here now. My Warframe was taking damage. And it took enough damage that it dragged my operator back. And then what that does is it took too much damage, so I died. Give me that. Give me that. Give me those essences. Thank you. All right. So that's what just happened. So that's very you just need to be aware of that. That if you're outside your operator, if you're outside your Warframe as your operator, you can still die. If your Warframe is taking too much damage with you outside of it. Okay. Now this run is coming to an end. This run is coming to an end. Yeah, I think I'll back out level. I'll back out here, and then I will show you where you get your hands on those pieces of equipment that we're just chatting about. All right. So I'll just back out to this mission now. I was only planning on doing 20 rounds, but as you would know it, I run it. Oh, it's such a very, very nice mission, Disruption. I think it's the most entertaining mission type in the game currently. Well, after Idle and Hunts. We'll talk about that some other time. Alright, so we'll get out of here, and then we will go show you what we're talking about. Now, if you're master rank 10 or below watching this video and you fancy some Kuva, take those 12,000 Kuva. Maximum roll is what, 3,500? So you're looking at about 3 maximum rolls, but there are a number of other rolls that you will get before you get to maximum rolls. So it may be worth something to you, so go on. But you gotta be master rank 10 or below on Xbox only. All right. Alrighty, so you see me demonstrating the arcanes, or the bits equipment. I think I did say top 5 equipment that you will need to run to be really proficient at endgame. Enjoy yourself in the mission rather than worrying too much about keeping yourself alive. And the first 2 arcanes that we spoke about, which were Arcane Magos Lockdown and Magos Elevate. These are 2 bits of equipment that are on the operator. So you see there we have Magos Lockdown, and you need 21 individual Magos Lockdowns to make 1 rank 5 or maximum version of it. And what it does is that unvoid dash, so you dash forward or backward or sideways, it drops a mine, and that mine, you see those white lines I showed you in that demonstration run? Those white lines are called tethers, and what it does is that it will tether up to 10 enemies within a 15-meter radius for 4 seconds. So if you come across a bunch or a group of enemies, really fantastic crowd control piece equipment as well that this arcane, the ability that this arcane gives you. And 10 enemies are instantly placed in they're fast asleep. You can hear them snoring as well if you listen carefully. And what it does is it gives you 4 seconds with those enemies asleep to take them out. And if you have a reasonable bit of equipment, strong enough Warframe, that will happen. But you'll be able to see that there are lots and lots of folks, very, very good content creators all over here, YouTube, that shows you very, very good, powerful builds for your Warframe. Seek them out. So that's Magos Lockdown. That's what it does. Then the next one that I demonstrate was Magos Elevate. Now, what do I do? Elevate. Again, you'll need 21 of those, and these ones you get from Cetus on Earth. We'll pop down there and show you. And what it does is that it gives you the 21 individual that you can purchase to make a rank 5. Now, what I demonstrated was that my Warframe was down in health, and I transfer out, I transfer back in, and there's a 95% chance to restore 300 health. Now, that is a very, very high chance, isn't it? So you're gonna get 300 health back into your Warframe. And you can see how it's useful at any level, but it can be a lifesaver when you're 2 hours, 3 hours into a mission, solo or otherwise. This arcane is fantastic. Now we spoke about Arcane Energize as well. Now that arcane can be a bit pricey, but wow, is it worth its weight? So we could go Arsenal, and that arcane is equipped on your Warframe. So I was using Ash. You can look at the build. We're not really talking about the build at the moment, but I think it's a universal build now. Most folks uses it that do duration runs. And what we're talking about here is Arcane Energize. And what it does is, on rank 5, so again you need 21 individual arcanes to create this rank 5 arcane. And when you pick up energy, you normally get around 25 energy. However, there's a 60% chance that this arcane, when you pick up those energy, there's a 60% chance that these arcanes will give you 150 rather than 25. But remember, it's 150, and you add 25. And what you're getting is all that energy to instantly either fill or give you enough for you to then either secure yourself or get out of danger. And remember, it's anyone, any other squad members or allies in the same mission as yourself. If they're within 15 meters of you when you pick up that energy and the 60% chance kicks in, they also get the same amount. Unfortunately, there's a 15-second cooldown, but you can live with that, right? So that is another arcane. That's another serious piece of equipment that you must get your hands on, right? So there we go. Now the fourth is this beauty here. But before we go there, this arcane you get from the Plains of Eidolon or the market. Quite expensive. On Xbox at the moment, you can get a rank 5 version for about 1500 platinum. But if you're into hard grinding, then you can farm this on the Plains of Eidolon, fighting the Terrorist, the Gantalist, and the Hydralist. This particular arcane falls from the Hydralist, which is the last boss, well, the third of 3 bosses. Okay. The next bit of equipment that we're talking about is Rolling Guard. This beauty here. Now, you saw me demonstrating that. I roll forward and my health and energy grays out. During that time, it's about 3 seconds. During that time, I will not take any damage. And if I had status affecting me, so you know you can apply status to the enemy, they can do the same back to you. So they can either give you toxin or viral or fire, heat, stuff like that. When you roll, this mod, if it's on your Warframe, will remove all the statuses affecting you, and it will make you invulnerable to damage for 3 seconds. That's all you need to escape. If you find yourself in a crowd of level 800 Grenadiers who wants to do all manner of evil to you, you simply roll, become invulnerable, and you have 3 seconds to then remove all status afflicting you and get yourself out of danger, catch your breath, and get ready to go straight back into battle. So that's it. Now, you're wondering, what is the fifth? Rolling Guard. Before we get into the fifth, folks, Rolling Guard drops in this mission type. It's called Arbitration. Now, this mission, again, you can buy it from the market. It's tradable. So you get it from Arbitration, this mission type right here. However, to access this mission, you need to have completed the entire map. Complete every single mission, every node, and every planet, every mission available to you. You have to complete them before you can access this mission type, because in this mission type, it's instant death. If you're solo, the mission's finish. If you've got squad members, they can revive you, but it takes quite a bit of time and effort. So it's quite a lethal game mode. It's called Arbitration. So that's where you get it from. But of course, you can buy it from Trade Chat. I think it's about, you can get one for 20 platinum, but it takes quite a bit of ender to max it, and you can imagine. So if you got the platinum, buy it max. Someone else would have farmed the ender and stick it in there and sell it to you. Probably worth it. Now, the final thing that we look at, which is just as important, I say, it's a setting in the game that looks at the audio. Now, look at my audio setting for this mission, that mission type I was in. I turned down the sound effects, but you notice everything is turned down. Music goes away, speech goes away, transmissions goes away. All I'm interested in are the sound effects and the volume of the sound effects. And that allows me to better pinpoint the direction from which the enemies are coming, because as I demonstrated, you could hear them, that sound that they give off. Yes. And you know that's them, then it makes it easier to pinpoint, because all the other distracting sounds like music and so on is not drowning. They're not drowning out that sound effect that you're after from the enemy giving off. Right? That is the fifth. Now, if I was to put them in order of importance, I would say go for Rolling Guard, Magos Lockdown, Magos Elevate, Arcane Energize, and then you can set your sound effects at any time. That's the order I would put them in, and you really should get them before you think of running the mission type that I was just in, which is the Disruption. That mission, I ran 27 rounds, I think. I can't remember now. Something like that. but it was 2 hours 12 minutes in that mission, and I was just farming these things here. I was not Vitus Essence so much. I don't really Steel Essence rather. I don't really use them that much, but I was going for these things here. I haven't farmed them as many as I would like, so I was farming them to make sets, and you get these from the acolytes. That's what they drop, right? But if you're thinking of running a mission solo or otherwise for 2 hours plus, then I would say get yourself those basic kits. All right. Now, if you're master rank 10 or below, you're interested in getting your hands on a rank 5 of any of these arcanes, hit me up. They're yours. But you got to be on Xbox and you got to be master rank 10 or below. One of these arcanes, a rank 5, which means it's a maximum, will be yours. Good luck. Now that we mention these particular arcanes, now where do you get them from? Okay, Magos Lockdown is, you go head over to Fortuna on Venus, pick a calm server. So happened that server 1 was the one. Fly over. And while you're flying over, you may want to rack your brain and say, hold on a minute, do I have enough standing to make this happen? Well, as if by magic, the game allows you to get the stand-in so you can get that arcane without shelling out any of your hard-earned platinum. You load in. Once you load into the game, you can get rid of the cinematics and you can fast travel. You're gonna fast travel. Come on. Come on. Fast travel over to Little Duck. And Little Duck is sitting on a stash. Now, Little Duck will not speak to you or even engage with you if you're in your Warframe. So you got to get out and you got to head over here and say, hi, Little Duck. If you have the stand-in to trade, and for these, you will need toroids. So there goes another farm. Hold on a minute. Did I trade any recently? No, I did not. Okay. I'll trade some of you guys. I'll trade 5 of you. Hold on a minute. Hold up. 5 of you and 1 of you. I will redeem that. Stand-in I need. You then browse the wares. And you can scroll across to the justice and show the arcanes. And this is where you get them from. It costs you 10,000 stand-in for 1. So that's 21,000 to get a rank 5. And you get the toroids from heading out into the Orb Valleys. And there are different mission types that you can run to get the toroids that you need to rank up Little Duck. So that's where you get the Magos Lockdown from. That's where you get it. But there's a grind. Or if you're not partial to the grind, then by all means head over to Trade Chat and see if you can get one. Now you leave Fortuna. Such a shame you cannot navigate from Fortuna to Earth. And you head back. So you take a little ride back. And while you're heading over to Earth, you get those. They're called cores. Sentient cores. And you will need those to farm the next arcane. Or to purchase the next arcane. And for that one, Magos Elevate, you need to go to Cetus on Earth. Again, calm. You can choose another one if you so like. And while you're heading down there, you get those sentient cores. You get them from fighting the bosses on the plains of Eidolon. Every night cycle, they'll show themselves. And you can have a pop at them. They drop cores. And you will use those cores that they drop. You can then trade them in Cetus on Earth. And that will give you a stand-in, and you can use that stand-in to purchase the arcanes from Quills. That's the faction that sells them. Alright, so you load it in. Again, you can get rid of the cinematic if you so wish. And we're going to fast travel over to Quill Uncle. But the thing is that they won't even let you in if you're in your Warframe. These folks, I tell you, they're going to give you a hard time. So again, you got to get into your operator. And that's the only time you can go in. It will not allow you to enter if you're in your Warframe. Just blocks you. And then I'm going to have a chat with Quilonka. Hit X. And again, let me see. Have I traded my cores? I could trade a few cores. Where am I? 31,000. 21 of those will do the trick. I will redeem them. That's it. And then I go to browse the wares. And again, scroll across just to see the arcanes and Magos Elevate. Again, it cost you 10,000 standing to get your hands on one of these. You need 21,000 standing. What am I talking about? Did I say 21,000 and no one corrected me? You need 21 of them, right? You need 21 of them. Did I say 21,000? I did, didn't I? You need absolutely, you need 210,000 standing to get yourself a rank 5. 210,000. It's the same for Magos Elevate, right? Now, because I made such a boo-boo, if you're master rank 10 or below and you're missing a Magos Elevate, claim it. And a rank 5 will be yours. Okay? How good is that? All right, so that's them. Now, the same bosses that drop, the same, you see that? It chucks me out if I try to go back in my Warframe whilst I'm in there. Now, the same boss that drops the, let me see what time it is, because it's, they only show themselves at night. Night in 48 minutes. So the same boss that drops the cores to rank up with this faction is the same boss that drops the next arcane that we spoke about, which was Arcane Energize. Right? And we spoke about you can only get rolling guard from arbitration. So that's another mission type. Or again, these are all tradable, so you can go into trade chat and there they are. Well, if you have the platinum, of course. So folks, remember, there's an offer here. If you're master rank 10 or below, you can take all the Kuva from the mission that I came away with. You can also claim a rank 5 weapon arcane. As long as it's available in my inventory, you can have it. Any of them. Anyone. You can claim one of them. And of course, you can claim a Magos Elevate, but you've got to be on Xbox and you must be master rank 10 or below. Okay. So there you go, folks. Those are my top 5 key bits of equipment that you need for endgame missions. As your game evolves, as your gameplay evolves, you may pick up some other things and you say, you know what, these don't really suit my game style, but I know they're critical, but let's try this one. If that's the case, share it with me, folks. I am all for learning. Over and out for now.